welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of I don't think I'm gonna cut this light off. We're just gonna go with natural lighting. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with natural lighting. Okay, so welcome back to another episode of Let's Do Brunch. On today's episode, we are diving into some tips on how to be a trendsetter at any age. Okay, so what we have today at the brunch, because we already know you got to bring the brunch on. Hello, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the live. So in brunch, we bring our food, we bring our snacks. Today I'm having some apples. We having some chocolate covered pretzels. We having some cashews, and we having some mango juice. Okay, that's what we eating at brunch. What are you eating? And like I said, we're diving into tips on how to be a trendsetter at any age, really. Yeah, so you know, some days I really want to use this mic. Should I use a mic? I don't know, but thank you for liking the live. How's everyone doing today? Hi. Let me get on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. How's everybody doing today? This fun Tuesday morning. Let me get this. Okay, so yes, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Welcome to the live, and thank you for liking the live as always. So, like I said, got my apples. What do y'all bring to? What did y'all bring to brunch today? Thank you. I appreciate that. What did y'all bring to lunch today? I mean, to brunch today. Thank you. Somebody called me a diva. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. And we're having chocolate covered, yeah, pretzels. Thank you. Some oranges on and juice. I like that. I got me some mango. I love me some mango, and I have me some mango juice this morning. I'm just gonna have a little bit because it's so sweet. So we don't need an overload of sugar this morning. Yeah. Yeah, it's so delicious, especially when you mix it with a little bit of Sprite, give it that little kick. If you want an extra kick in the morning, put it with a little bit of Sprite. It is so delicious. It's too early for that. It is way too early for that. So we're not doing that here. Thank you guys for liking the live, by the way. Yeah, you do that. We're not gonna do that. That is too early. That's too hard on your kidneys in the morning. That's too hard on your kidneys. So at night, your body's at rest, and now you're putting that drink in your system, and your kidneys are like, whoa, wait a minute. You came from A to Z real quick. So in the morning, well, that's what I do. I'm not suggesting anybody do it, but what in the morning what I do sometimes is not sometimes, a lot of the times, I drink hot tea or warm water or room temperature water. Thank you. I made it myself, by the way. I make headpieces. So this is one of the ones that I made. This is one of the ones, one of many I have made. Yeah. And she is gorgeous. I love it. This is my first time. Thank you. This is my first time wearing it on live. So I said to myself, I'm going to start wearing my headpieces online because, duh. Because the reason why I started making headpieces because I love putting things on my head. I don't care what it is. It could be a hat, it could be a scrunchie, it could be a winter hat, it could be a fedora, it could be a head wrap. I am putting it on. I love to have my head covered for whatever reason. So I was like, I need some sparkle. I need some spark. And so I started making headpieces to put on my own head. And that's what I started to do. Yeah, that's the headpieces. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it's just one of my creative endeavors as always. Oh, let me show you what I don't know if y'all have been in the chat before, but oh, Diana Ross, that's a compliment. I like that. So, yeah. So this is one of my other headpieces I made. Yeah. So, I make things. I love making things. Yeah, so anyways, today we're getting into how OMG. Yes, it does. Lavender is one of my favorite colors, so you probably gonna see me with a lot of lavender on a lot of the times. So, yeah. So today we're diving into tips on how to be a trendsetter at any age, okay? Uh, I have curly wavy hair and I don't really know how to manage them. Do you have some advice? Um, as soon as you get out the water, make sure you wrap it like you bend to knot it. As soon as you get out of the, washing your hair, bend to knot your hair and then allow it to dry like that, like stretch it while you're bend toing it. So that it could have a stretch and it won't be as matted when you get to doing it. And untangling it too while you're have the shampoo and conditioner in it or whatever. So try to detangle while you're doing that. So, anyways, we're gonna get into it. Today, like I said, we're doing how to become how to be a trendsetter at any age. And a lot of often, I think we think that being a trendsetter is about following the crowd and doing what everybody else do, but being a trendsetter is not even that. Being a trendsetter, people who are trendsetters, let's be for an example, people who are trendsetters, they don't go out trying to make a new trend. They just being their whole entire self. They coming out, they're not thinking about what other people are saying about what they're wearing or what they're doing. They're literally stepping out of their house with confidence and not caring what other people have to say. So we're gonna get into reason number one tip on how was this? Okay. So number one tip on how to become a trendsetter. Okay, so that's the topic of today. I thought it'd be fun. So I'm gonna read what I have here, okay? So number one. Let me cut this off. Hold on a second. So number one, So number one, yeah, you have to know your signature style. Find what makes you stand out, your colors, your silhouettes, your accessories, your makeup, your walk, your vibe. Own it, own it boldly. Hi, how you doing? Today we're talking about how to be a trendsetter at any age. Because I think when people think about trendsetters, they always think like, oh, I don't want to follow the crowd. No, you're not following the crowd. That's the whole point of being a trendsetter. You're not following the crowd. You're doing exactly, thank you. You're doing exactly what you want to do whenever you want to do it. You're stepping out the house. You're not thinking about what other people have to say about what you're wearing, what you're doing, how you're walking. You're just literally doing what the hell you want to do at any time. Thank you for liking the live, by the way. And you just literally stepping into your own and being you. So being a trendsetter is not about following trends. Of course, we see people who are trendsetters and we're thinking, maybe they do it on purpose. But honestly, I think trendsetters do not do it on purpose. They literally walk out the house. They don't care what other people saying. They don't care how other people feel about what they're doing and saying or dressing, right? They just literally walking out the house with whatever they got on. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. That is your problem. Why do I need to make the problem you have about me a problem? You're having a problem. And another thing is that you're upset. The person is upset that you're doing exactly what you wanted to do when you want to do it. And they cannot stand it. They can't stand it. So yes, be a trendsetter in your own right. Like I said, find your color, find your style, find your silhouette, find your makeup, find that walk. Like when you walk up in a room, they're gonna be like, who does she think she is? And you're gonna be like, myself. Who else do you think I am? I can't be nobody else but me. So, yes, find your style, find your personal style, your signature style. What is the signature style for you? Leave it in the chat. What is a signature style that you go to automatically and you already know this is going to automatically make me feel good? What is that signature style for you? Yes, what is that signature style for you that when you walk out the house, or let's say you don't know what to wear, right? You don't know what to wear. And you already know that your signature style will make you feel on 100. You're going to feel 100% walking out the house with that style. What is that for you? For me, it's wearing baggy clothes. Like I love baggy clothes. There's nothing better than wearing baggy clothes. Yeah. So, yeah, there's nothing better for me than wearing baggy. Hello. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the live. Be sure to like the live while you're here. Okay. Yeah, so make sure you like the live while you're here. Yeah, finding your signature style is sometimes it's gonna take time. And I know sometimes people get to like older age before they even realize they even like something. Yeah, they get to a certain age and not even realize, hey, I like this certain thing. I love this about me. And I feel as though we should start exploring our style at a young age so that when we get older, we're literally more comfortable in ourselves, within ourselves. So you don't go searching. So find the signature silhouettes that fit your aesthetic, you know? Find your makeup, find that walk that make you shoulder back and you walk in that room and everybody's like stop and stare because they're trying to figure out, wow, she has so much confidence about herself. He have confidence about himself, and he doesn't care what other people thinking. He's just walking in the room. She's just walking to the room. It's so much more attractive to see someone walk in the room with confidence and just literally they just know who they are. You don't have you don't really have to say a word. You just know who who they are. You don't have to say anything. Oh, I love street. Now you could bring up some street. You could really make street style fabulous. Literally. Throw on some accessories like oversized hoodie, jeans, and shoes. Yep. I love a new thing that I got into was tennis shoes. I love me some heels, but some days I need to wear a tennis shoe. And yeah, you could bring up your style. I love oversized clothes. It's the best. I love hoodies. Yeah. It's the best. I love me a hoodie. Like this one, let me show you something. It's really big. I had this for a really long time, but this is like a big, you see this hoodie on this? You see how big this hoodie is? It's huge. It's a trench kind of style jacket. And it's to me it's more street. Whenever I wear it, yeah, it's oh my God. It just literally hugs you. It hugs you so well, especially when it's cold outside. Hi, somebody said hi, Cleopatra. How you doing? Welcome to the live. We're having conversation on how to be a trendsetter at any age. So whenever I wear that jacket, that trench, um, I've people told me that I they remind me of the Migos, right? Because they love that hooded swag type of look, and I'm like the Migos out of all people. That's what this reminds you of. But hey, it is what it is. I love street style, and they're street, so it makes sense to me. Yes, child. If you listen, when you go to the movies, especially, and especially when it's cold outside, that jacket is my go-to. It's my go-to, and I have it in burgundy but it's without the hoodie. I have it in burgundy, and I also have it in another color. Is it green? I have it in another color. It's another color that I have it into, but I will do a outfit of the day wearing it on my shorts so you can see kind of how I dress it up. Hey, I am back with another live. We're talking about how to be a trendsetter at any age. And we're also saying, talking about how people think that trendsetters, I think that people think that trendsetters go out and trying to be a trendsetter. But literally, if you look at your favorite rappers, your favorite artists, they was literally being themselves, literally. And we love them for that. That's why they made it so big, right? Because they was literally being themselves. I love your hair. Thank you. I made this myself, of course. I make headpieces. And this is one of my favorites, of course. Well, they're all my favorites, actually. They're all my favorites. Oh, thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here. Um, so, yes, it's just literally finding your personal style and what that means to you. What do you think about? I I don't know what to think about them because I don't even know the story. But yeah, being a trendsetter is being just finding your silhouettes, finding your color. Like for me, it's lavender. Finding your personal style, finding your what do you like to wear often, or what is that go-to for you? Whatever the go-to is for you, that's what you go in the closet and get easily and maximize on that. Buy more of it. So, but I love that baggy clothes situation. I would pick baggy clothes before I pick anything else. Before anything else, I'm picking back. I'm going baggy. And my favorite tennis shoes to wear is Air Max. Air Max 90s from JD's. I don't know if y'all have a JD over there where you guys are at, but I love me some. That's where I get all my tennis shoes from JD Sports store. I think that's what it's called. JD's official or something like that. But that's where I get all my shoes and only And I mean only Air Max 90s. I love me Air Max 90s. All right, so we're going to go on to the next one. Number 2, stop asking for permission. Trendsetters take risk. They mix textures, they play with shapes, and show up in the look nobody's coming. Wear it like you meant it the whole time, okay? So number 2, yes, stop asking for permission. When I say asking for permission, you literally think to yourself, oh my God, what is people going to think about this? Or you're asking other people's opinion on what to wear. Like, don't stop asking other people for what to wear, on what is the opinion on what to wear. Literally go into the closet and just pull whatever you feel is comfortable for you that day. That's what you're going to wear. If it's, I don't care if you have to wear the most prettiest dress that you in your closet to the grocery store. Do that. If that's what the vibe you're going with that day, go with it. Because the thing is, when we go with what our heart's desire is, then everything starts to trickle, and everything starts to come back to you, because you're honoring what you want to do that particular day, that particular hour. You're honoring what you want to wear. So what God do is it's like, see you, and then it give it back to you in tenfolds. So stop asking for people for permission on what to wear. Like, for instance, mix colors, mix textures, mix shapes, mix it all, mix them all up. I like to, for instance, I like to wear cheetah print, let's say with a zebra print, with a red bag or a red shoe. It's different. I like it. They don't go together, but they go together. You know? And you could do this at any age. So if you don't know your personal style at 20, explore. Explore your style. Explore what you like to do. If you don't know your personal style at 50, 40, go and explore what it is that you might kind of want to like, but you thought, oh my God, that is too much. I can't do this. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to wear. Put them on. Some things just don't seem right, but feels right. Listen, yes, go with it and see. Just listen, just go with it. Go out and see how you feel about it. See how you get the feedback. Yes. See how the feedback from other people, not that you're looking for it, right? You're never looking for nothing. You're never looking for nothing. But see how you feel. First of all, that's first and foremost. See how you feel first, and then see how other people respond to you. Now, the first people that is going to critique your style is the people that are close to you, right? Because they're probably not used to seeing you in a particular style. So they're going to be like, what is she wearing? What are you wearing? And then you're going to be turned around and like, what are you wearing? You don't have to answer them, nothing. You just keep walking. Throw your hair back and keep going, okay? Because they're not going to be used, they're not, especially if you haven't explored your personal style and you try something new, they're not going to understand why you do what you do. And even for, especially sometimes for me, when I wear certain things, they will never get used to seeing something different, because they are so stuck in doing nothing with themselves. They're just going and wearing and doing the same thing over and over, looping over and over and over again with the same results, while you're exploring a wide range of different personal styles for yourself. So mix the textures, mix the colors, mix the shapes, mix the skirts with the pants. Sometimes I wear skirts with pants. Most people won't do that. I feel like it's one of the most comfortable thing for me to wear, especially when it's baggy. Whenever I shop, I wear a small to extra small. I will get a medium to a large sometimes. Like what I'm wearing right now, I have a large, right? Because I like for it to be big and grand. You know, I like to be feeling big and grand. Not all the time, but for the most part, I like to have the big baggy clothes on me, no matter what it is. Sometimes it's a dress, sometimes it's pants, sometimes it's a t-shirt. Like I have t-shirts in my closet right now. It's like extra large. Thank you for liking the live. It's extra large, and that's what I like to do. Hey, gorgeous. Thank you, Marianne, girl. I don't have my glasses on, but she said hello. I am Indian. Okay. We're welcome everybody here. We're all a family and everybody is welcome. Yeah. So, hello to my Indian people out there. Shout out to the Indians in India. Thank you for liking the live and thank you for being here. And I'm from the Caribbean. You probably can't even tell because I don't even have an accent anymore, but I'm definitely Caribbean. I've been here a while. I've been in America for a while. What time is it now? I think it's about 11. Yep, 11 o'clock. You from Pakistan. Okay. I heard some good things about Pakistan and how beautiful it is and how historic it is. So, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Pakistan. I love the old look to it. I love that. Good tourist spots. I'm doing wonderful day. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? We're in America. That's great. I'm happy that you're doing OMG the hair. I love it's a headpiece. I made this myself. It took me about a long time to finish it, but I made this myself. A lot of going back and forth to the store because I underestimated how many beads I would need to make it. So I kept going back and forth to the store, back and forth to the store, and finally, after weeks of working on it, I finished it. Who is Lara Raj from? Who is Lara Raj from Cat's Eye? Lara Raj. See, I'm gonna have to write that down. Search it up. Okay, I will definitely do that. She's an idol. Okay. You know, every time I'm on live, someone is always saying how I look like a superstar, and in my mind, in my wildest dream, I am. I'm a superstar. Okay, I know about King Von, but yeah, I made this and it's beautiful, and I'm gonna wear it more often. Actually, I'm gonna wear more of my pieces online. The one, of course, I'm not gonna sell, but I'm gonna wear it on my lives or on my videos because it's gorgeous and I feel beautiful in it. Oh, excuse me. So yes, like I said, number two was stop asking for permission. You got similar hair. Oh, okay. I guess so. But well, I know it must be gorgeous. Um, what I was saying? Yeah, stop asking for permission about what you want to wear, what you desire for yourself, right? Stop asking for permission. Just go ahead and do what the hell you want to do. People are going to talk about you anyway, so you might as well do it regardless. They're going to talk about you. It's inevitable. That's human nature. And the people who talk about you really is the ones who just aren't comfortable with being themselves, so they try to put you down so you stop being yourself. That's one thing I'm not gonna do is because for many years I had stopped myself from being myself because of my upbringing. But when I got to a certain age, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore because it was really hurting it's hurting my own feelings to not be myself and not showing up for myself, not showing up for me. So stop asking for permission. Just show up. Don't worry about what they think about it. Just show up with it. Whatever you want to wear, show up with it like that. Okay? So we're going to move on to number 3. Number 3, I wrote here, stay inspired, right? Not influenced. Pull ideas from art, culture, travel, music, runway shows. That's one thing I do, but make it yours. Inspiration feeds creativity. Imitation kills it, right? Get inspired, not influenced. Get inspired by things that you see in media. What is the crown, the purple crown, number 1? What does that mean, y'all? Let me know in the live. What does the crown mean with the number 1 next to it? Let me know. Snowy. It's just Snowy's just going off back there. But be inspired, not influenced. So what is the one thing that you do that inspires you? Or where can you look to for inspiration? I know. Like I said, art, style. Minnie said, looking stunning, ma'am. I thank you so much. You are too, because real recognize real, beauty recognize beauty. So thank you for seeing that. And today we're talking about how to be a trendsetter at any age. And right now we're on staying inspired, not influenced. So you can be inspired by culture, right? Culture. Like I love the Chinese culture. I love the Indian culture. I love the African, culture. I love to go into it, and like matter of fact, I said I was gonna do a inspirational photo shoot doing the Indian, doing the Spanish, doing the Chinese, and do the whole get up just for fun. Are you inspired by culture? Are you inspired by art? One of the ways I get inspired is watching fashion shows. I love I would say so, and I'm not being big-headed about it, but I think I would think they would say something like that because I have always allowed them to be themselves. That's, and it goes back again to me not being able to express myself as a child. So when I had children, um, I was like, as long as they respect themselves, they do the right thing, they get the good grades, they do what they're supposed to do, they do their chores, you can be whoever you want to be. And I nurtured that. So whenever they had an idea about something, right? Or they had whenever they wanted to do something, they didn't want to play a sport, I was there. Let's go. When they wanted a book, I went to Barnes and Nobles. When they wanted some footballs, and I went to Target or Walmart to get the football, to get the basketball, or the goals. When my daughter wanted to sew, we went to go get the sewing machine, the sergers from Hobby Lobby or Walmart. Like, we literally went into it. Is that candy? It looks so cool. Thank you. You talk about my headpiece, right? It's beads. Let me show you. They're all beads. And this one is about a 30-inch. And I made this myself. So when you have an inspiration about something, it's important that you delve into it immediately because you don't want the idea to escape you, right? So you wanna um, always rediscovering yourself in a sense. Always. then you find out things new about yourself every time. Thank you. I love creating stuff. It's what I do. It's my life. Let me show you. I mean, I show everybody this, and I probably show on every live, but this is one of the ones that I made just recently, and this is it. This is her, and this one is more like a fascinator hat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I love creating. Yeah, I cannot wait to do the Indian inspired photo shoot. Yes, I love the saris. I'm probably not saying it right, but you know what I'm saying. The saris with the little headpiece, with the little cutout on the side of my torso. It is so cute. I've never had one. But I know exactly where a Indian shop is, and every time I pass by it, I'm always looking at it like I want to do that so bad. But I don't want it to be overpriced, and I also don't want it to look cheap. If I want to go in, I want to go in all the way, but not to be too expensive at the same time. Amazon, I will definitely get. Do you all have a particular store that I could get a sari from? You made a belt out of beads. How do you make a belt out of beads? I want to do that. I've never tried. I try to make a bracelet, so that's kind of like in the same sense. You're making something to wrap around something, but it did not come out as I like. So, do I remember you? Yes, I remember that name. Did you change your picture? I think you changed the picture. That is so sweet. She said, Jenny, you're my biggest fan. I love that. Come back always in the chat and live. We love it here. What do you have to tell me important? I'm so sorry about your dog, honey. Grieve the loss of your dog immediately. You know what I mean? Not too fast. Just take your time. You've been on all of them. Well, I appreciate that. Did you change your did you change your picture? You mean keychains, rings and strings and beads. That's it first. Oh, okay, okay. I guess I should do that first. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, take your time to grieve, you know? Cause we had a dog name. What the little baby dogs? They're very hyper. Oh God. Um, what was the dog? Oh my God, I cannot believe I can't remember what kind of dog we had. Anyways, he was a teacup sized dog, and he had so much energy, right? He had so much energy. And one day he decided he was going to defend his house for a big dog. But the big dog hurt him so bad that he didn't live. His name was Sirius because he was a serious little dog. He would always defend the house. Like the way his attitude was, you would think he was a big dog. And he was just a bite-sized little thing, little teacup-sized dog. And one day he tried to do it, but the dog just kind of mangled him and he passed away at the vet's office. And we were I was sad. I had never felt so sad so much of a loss for an animal in my entire life. Never, until he died. Because I always say he died with dignity. He died defending his house, and that's honorable, and I love that. So he didn't die in vain. He died with all his dignity attached, and I love that. And that's what we love about people who are willing to go the extra mile for what they believe in or what they care about. That's beautiful to me. I love your hair. It looks so good. Thank you. I really want to see all your headpieces creation in some other video. Okay, I could do that one day. You know, I could do that. I'm always working on something though. So make sure you subscribe so when I upload it, don't forget to put your post notifications on and you will see it immediately. Yes. Bustin said yes. Okay, you're such an icon. Girl, thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Speaking of icon, I did a style. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Style Icon, but I was in a competition to be the next Style Icon, but I unfortunately did not win, but it's okay. What's up? I'm making a video on how to be a trendsetter at any age. And trendsetters is not about following the crowd. It's not about following what other people are doing. It's literally paving your own path no matter what anybody thinks about what you're doing, what you're wearing, and how you're walking in the room. You just don't care about it. You literally just walk in there and show people this is me. You like it or not, that's your problem. Very pretty. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. I went with the whole makeup purple thing today because this have a kind of like specks of lavender in it, and I wanted to bring that out. So I went with a lavender look on my face. And let me tell you something. I don't know nothing much about makeup, but I do try. I do try. And of course, uh-oh, this purple, what you call it, cover up that I got from Doll Skill. And it's so cute. I got it on sale. I'm always the one for the sales. I love a sale. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. How to be a trendsetter at any age. And right now we're on number 3 to stay inspired. Staying inspired and not influenced. Your hair look fire. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Ooh, we got to take that off the screen. Hold on, y'all. You love food. What kind of food do you like? No. Yeah, I should have won, but I came in I came in 4th place. I was pretty close. I was at first place at first for a long time. I was in first place. And then I stayed in 2nd place for another most of the time. And then I started going to 3rd place. And so I was like, oh no, I gotta stay in the top 3. Then before you know it, I was already in 4th. And then we worked. So many people donate their money, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for donating to a good cause. Either way, it went to a good cause, so I'm not upset about it. But of course, we want to win. But when I got to 4th place, I managed to go back to 3rd place. And then before you know it, I was back into somebody was okay. Okay, fine. I guess I'll be in 4th place. And so I don't know, the votes stopped coming in. People stopped voting for me. And then I fell under, yeah, 4th place. So I finished in 4th place, but it was fun. It really gave me some inspiration. I'll actually put a video on my channel about it and how it kind of inspired me to do more. But like I said, everything we go through, it's a learning opportunity to learn something new about yourself. And it definitely did that for me. Yeah. Do you know tape make? Absolutely. I love her. She's amazing. What music do I like? What music from her or in general? But I think if I could hear it right now, I'm pretty sure I could sing it. But she's your favorite. Yeah, she's really good. I'm always jamming in the car. Any oh well, I love pop. I love reggae music. I love R&B, and I love me some old school music like Diana Ross and Tina Turner and all that good old stuff. There is always listening to like the older music, it always bring me back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thumbs up for that. Yes, all of it. I even like country music. There's a new song right now by Big X. Y'all gotta help me out here. Y'all know I'm 40 some years old. Um, because I don't really listen to him, but I listen to him whenever he's on the radio. Big X the plug, yes. He have a song now with a country singer, and it is so good. I feel like that's probably the best song to end the year with, as far as music like dancing and stuff like that. But Tate, I love Tate. Yeah, his name is Big X the Plug, and he's from Dallas, Texas. You know the song that said, "Cause I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest." I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so it's look him up. I don't like every song now. I don't like every song. I know Tyler. Of course I know Tyler. What's the new song she have? Uh Chanel, the Chanel song. I love that. How does it go? Put me in Chanel, something Chanel's, put me in Chanel. Love that. It's so cute. So yeah, I love a whole range of music. Yeah, it's the cutest song. If you say you love me. Oh, is that another one? Okay. Yeah, you'll put me in. Yeah, it is just the cutest song. I'm like, it is so cool to be young. You know, it's so cool to be young. So if you guys are young, I mean, go hard because you will be old forever. You're old forever. So if you're young, it's the coolest thing to me. I'm not young. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not young. You don't look like your age past 3. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, I'm past 30. But if you're 20, if you're 18 and up, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, listen, the coolest part about being young is exactly that. It's being young because you're at the age where you can literally explore whatever you want, how you want, know your style, which what we're talking about today is knowing to be a trendsetter. You could be the trendsetter of your time. Young and beautiful. Yes, young and beautiful. It's all how you define beauty because beauty doesn't always come in looks. Beauty can come in confidence. And people are drawn to that. I don't care how unbeautiful you may think you are or you might be. I don't know. But when you're confident, people are attracted to that. And that's beauty. So it depends on how you define beauty. You know what I mean? So if you're young, listen, go in on your youth, because when you're old forever. And speaking of, number four is being consistent with your aesthetic from your wardrobe in your photos. Keep your look recognized. People should see something and instantly think, I know that's you. That looks just like you. You know how you wear something and somebody's like, wow, that is definitely you. If you're young, explore on whatever that thing that makes you you, and then maximize on it and put it in their face. Put it in their face. When I was young, my aesthetic was mostly like 15, 16. I wore baggy clothes. Yeah, your hairstyle. So do you like getting into color? That's one thing I've never explored in my life, and I want to do it now. I would never color my hair as a young woman, but now I want to show out. I don't care. Like my hair will grow back. If it's damaged, it'll grow back. They always grow back. So yeah, but when I was young, that's what I used to the style for me that made me stand out to me was wearing baggy clothes. People recognize me for my hair. It looks like long hair, and I love to braid them. Yes. If that's your thing, find the wildest braided style and show up to the next party. Matter of fact, we have Thanksgiving coming up. We have New Year's coming up. We have Christmas and all that. Show up to the next event with your style, but maximize. And don't say nothing. Just walk in the room. Go get your drink, your Sprite. Go get your water. Get your food. Sit down and act like you didn't even see them. But walk in there, chest up, shoulders back, hair looking all wild, and just show up in the room. Don't say nothing. Let me tell you something. Confidence speak. You don't have to say a word. I don't know why, but I first thing that come to my mind was Cleopatra when I saw you suddenly. I don't know why. Well, I've gotten that I look like I've always gotten that. Even when I'm wearing hair, right? I look like Cleopatra. Yep. So, and then one of my headpieces on the website is going to be called Cleopatra because it inspired me to call it that as well. So yeah, Cleopatra, and all the headpieces were like the ones like this was inspired by Cleopatra and beauty and wanting something on my head that's different. That you don't see everybody walking around with that on their head, do you? No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. You have to find your personal style and go with it. I go out like this. I go out like this. This is my first time wearing it on live, but I go out like this. I have different ones that I do wear, but this one is one of my favorites, and it goes with everything because it's white. So, what did I learn how to do makeup? Trying stuff out. I grew up. My mother did not get into makeup. We're from the Caribbean, and we were very religious people, and we didn't go with none of that, artificial stuff, right? We didn't do the makeup. We didn't do it on pound put on foundation. We didn't put on. I wasn't even allowed to wear. I was only allowed to wear skirts when I was growing up. So, yeah, it was a very strict religion. But where I learned how to do makeup really is just trying stuff out. And when I learned about YouTube later on in life, went to YouTube and maybe saw a couple of videos. But yeah, that's it. That's where I learned how to do makeup. And now I just do something. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like this morning, I was like, we just gonna try things out. So I just tried doing different shades of purple. So as you can see in the inner corner of my eye, it's a lighter lavender color. And as it goes back, it get darker. And then I added some natural colors to it, so that it kind of evens it out a little bit. And I put some purple, I don't know if you could tell on my face, but I do have some purple shimmer on my cheeks and everything. And that's what I mean, just YouTube. And people just recognize. Yep, people just recognize. They don't have no choice. You never colored your hair? Yeah, I have colored my hair, but not my whole head. I would just go with, I would keep it safe and just kind of color the ends of my hair, just to have a little spice in there. But for the most part, no, I never colored my entire hair. So I want to go platinum blonde on my hair, platinum blonde, and get braids in platinum blonde. I think that's different. That wouldn't be something I would never do. But nowadays, I'm inspired to do more. Hi. Prep. Yeah, hi. Cheers. Somebody said, dang, keep being awesome. I want you to keep doing being awesome as well. You're back. Okay, welcome back. You look beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, so we love it here. We love expressing ourselves here. That's literally doing this is expressing myself. Getting on live, I would never do that in the past. I would never get on live and talk to an audience, talk to people all around the world. I would never have done that. And so part of growing or trying something different is trying new things and seeing what sticks. Just try things out. Try it out. Who can, like, again, stop thinking what other people gonna say. They gonna talk about you anyway, so you might as well do it. Don't wait till you 85 and try to be yourself. Like, you're basically at the end of your life. You're about to get deleted, and now you want to do something about who you want to be. I mean, it ain't too late, but you waited a long time. That's why I said being young is cool. Being young is the coolest thing to me. So be in that, when if you're young, stay there as long as you can. Because when you're old forever. Yeah, when you're old forever. So be young and expressive. So number 4 was being consistent with your aesthetic. Show up as you all the time. Yes, I did. I did. And it's going to be, I'll have them, not this one, because this is mine. Um, I have a website coming soon where I'll be selling them online. Because I have different types of headpieces. Yeah, I have different type of headpieces. Like literally, I have so many ones. I have them everywhere. They're everywhere. This is another one. This one is definitely going to be on a website. If you didn't see it. So yeah, this one is going to be on the website, and also going to have it in different color. Thank you for subscribing. We love to have you in the family, the fashion family. And if you haven't been here before, I do lives every day. Well, we here, right? I do lives Monday through Friday. It's called Let's Do Brunch, between the hours of brunch. And we talk about whatever topics that I'm inspired to talk about. And hopefully you're inspired to talk about it too. And today we're talking about how to be a trendsetter at any age. And we are number 4 right now, and it was being consistent with our style. Then your creative is amazing. How did you start the journey? By being tired of not being myself. That's how it started. tired of not being myself, tired of doing things the way others see fit. And if that's what you like to wear, keep on wearing them colors. Because nobody remember mediocre. Nobody remembers anybody that's just mediocre. Everybody remembers the superstar in the room. Whether, and I'm not talking about like a superstar as like a singer. You might be the superstar in your family. You might be the superstar in your friends group. You might be the superstar at church. You might be the superstar in your community. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't know who that is. But be the superstar in your family. Like, I just show up as me. And if that's what you think about me, that's great. I love that. Honestly, I didn't see a lot of people like you these days who are not afraid to express yourself. Yeah, thank you. We're not. When you get tired of showing up as someone else, after a while, it chips away at your spirit. It chips away at who you really are. And every time you're not being yourself, you get engulfed with negative energy. It engulfs you to the point where it engulfs you so much that now it's like an explosion. So what are you going to do about it? Now you're going to show up as yourself. You have there's no other way to be, is yourself. It forces you to just be yourself. It really does, because you get tired of it. Invader sin. Let me write that. Yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah, I will definitely look it up. That's why I always keep a pen and paper by me, because I know the chat is, you have full of information. But I never heard of it before, but I will definitely check it out. Yeah, so but yeah, I was saying, yeah, you get tired of not being yourself. And I advocate for that so hard, because I know what it feels like not to be your entire self. It feels bad. You feel it in your, whenever you have that gut, it feel like a knot in your gut, and you can't be yourself. It doesn't feel good. And then you want to beat yourself up because you wasn't yourself. You want to beat yourself up. So it's important to be that. Which leads me to my next point. My next point, number 5, is don't fear being too much. This may be too much for someone. I think it's just enough. I think I'm probably underdoing it right now. But don't fear being too much for other people. To be bold, to be dramatic, to be glamorous, that's what separates you from the followers, right? This. It separates you from the followers, because who is walking around like this? Who? I go to brunch. I go to events like this. I get a lot of people ask questions all the time. Excuse me. People always ask a lot of questions like, oh, what's the occasion? Like when one day my daughter and I was wearing one, because I make these, right? I make them. I've sold them before, and I have a website coming soon. But I used to do pop-up shops where I used to sell these headpieces. But one day, me and my daughter was at Walmart, and the lady at the register, and people was in the store. They was like, "Where are y'all going? Are y'all going to a wedding?" And we're like, "No, this is literally how we dress." It was the funniest thing. Okay, by the way, on the Disney have is a show that's called The Owl House. It's about, ooh, let me put my glasses on, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. Okay. House is about Luz, a human in the boiling isle. It's where witches and other monsters live there. And in a few seasons, Luz and Amity, a witch, okay, human, get together. Okay. They both had girls, and I'm a lesbian. Okay. Luz, the human, is, by the way, an Amity which is lesbian. Oh, that was on Disney. It's too much for people who don't appreciate creativity and self-expression. Yes. Oh, yes. I literally was just talking about that on one of my lives the other day. How, um, especially if you're a child growing up with a parent, right, that wasn't expressive, they don't understand it. So, how is that they're gonna allow you to be who you are if they haven't even learned to express themselves? That was right on point. They don't know it. They don't know it, so they don't know how to allow you to do it. I don't have Disney Channel, but I will definitely look it up. Yes, and they do expect you to follow the same path as them. Like, what kind of, what human, what human would think that how they grow up, they could impose it on you? Why would you not want your children to evolve in who they want to be? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. When my children were growing up, I was like, listen, just express yourself as long as you respect yourself, you respect other people, you do what you love, you got your grades on right, you do all that good stuff, right? And you can do and be whatever you want to be. Don't show your body, don't be, don't disrespect yourself. So, yes, just be kind to yourself, be your whole creative self. Don't worry about what other people got to say because they're going to talk about you anyway. So be consistent with your aesthetic. Don't fear being too much because that's what they're going to think. That's what they're going to say. Oh my God, she's too much. He's too much. What is too much for you? Not expressing who you want to be? I have a question. What is your question? Why do we do that? Why people say I have a question? Just ask the question. As long as it's respectable, we're open to questions. But don't fear. Well, I would say talk to a therapist. And what I would do if that was me and I was, you know, I would just tell my parents because again, it keeps you from being yourself. You feel like you're hiding something. It's better to um be yourself and show up as you are than hiding it. Because if I was a person who was that and I wanted to tell my parents that, hey, this is who I am, then I have to be ready for the consequences that comes with being open about that. Because a lot of times our parents are old fashioned and they're not going to understand this is what, we want to do. So you're doing a thing for Thanksgiving and having and I ask everybody I know and they are like whatever makes you happy. What should I do with my hair? It's 13 inches long. So what do you want to do with your hair? What what thing you want to do for Thanksgiving? I'm thinking about going blonde. I've never been blonde before entirely, and I'm thinking about going blonde. So, what thing do you want to do with your hair? Because it's just hair at the end of the day. It'll grow back. Whatever you decide you want to do with it, hair grows back. I've cut my hair so many times before. I had a short haircut. My hair was probably an inch long. My hair's been down my back. It's been right now it's a bob. I have it natural. I have it perm. I've had it in sew-ins. I've had it in all different styles that you could think of. Except I haven't really delved into color. So I want to color my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for Thanksgiving. It's an idea, but I don't know, maybe New Year's. I don't know. We'll have to see. Y'all have to stick around and find out. Because I'm gonna do it online. So, and it's true, your friends are telling you do whatever makes you happy. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to ask them what you should do. You should just go and do what the heck you want to do with your hair and just show up. You don't one of the tips here on how to be a trendsetter is literally showing up without permission. You don't ask them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they think about your hair. Show up with that hair. Whatever style you decide to do for Thanksgiving, show up with that hair. Just show up. They'll get over it. All right, so next one. Number 5. Hold on, where's number 5? Where did it go? Oh, we are at number 5. We're at number 6 now. So you got to set your own vibe, right? Set your own vibe. It says a trendsetter doesn't clock out the energy, your style, your confidence. It follows you wherever you go. People feel it. So set whatever intention that you want to be here online and offline. It goes wherever you want. Wherever you go, that's where it goes. So don't turn it off because people are going to be like, oh, she's in and out. He's in and out. He's 1 minute is this, 1 minute that. You're not sure what you want to do with yourself. He's not really sure what you want to do with yourself. But literally, don't turn your style off. When you go about your day, keep your style going. Keep that vibe or whatever you're feeling like going because that's you. Oh, I forgot to scoot up here. Like curls, straight, wavy buns, ponytails, braids. That's what I mean. I just can't decide on my own. Girl, decide on your own. I want you to decide on your own what you want to do with your own hair. Do not worry about what don't ask for other people's opinion. If it's that important to you, sure, yes, ask. I still ask my daughter, hey, do you like a dress? But at the end of the day, it's kind of like you're just asking for opinion, but you still gonna make your own decisions at the end of the day. You know? So ponytail braid. That sounds like a ponytail braid. I think that'll look cute. At school, all my friends know it. The teacher know it, and when it's pride, they put the flags on the walls for the LGBT, if I say it right. Okay. Yeah, but at the end of the day, your parents are more important than the people in the classroom, your teachers, the people outside of your house. They're like secondhand important. They're probably like 10th hand important. It doesn't matter with them. But what's important for you, that's why it's hard for you to tell your parents is because they're important to you and it's hard to tell them. But at the same time, we're not being ourselves if we're not showing up as who we are. They're going to either embrace you or not embrace you. It just depends on that person, on your parent. So like I said, talk to somebody that, a doctor or a therapist about it, and maybe to help you share that with your parents because it's a big one. It really is, and that's why you probably have a kind of like a hang up on telling your parents that what you are. You love your girlfriend and teacher. Yeah, I know. They're important to you. And that's what makes it so hard because these people are important to you. And you don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to disappoint them. But at the end of the day, you're disappointing yourself. At the end of the day, you're kind of you're not honoring yourself because that's what you are. You honor what you truly are. So true, because people can literally sense our energy. That's right. People can literally sense your energy. That's why I said walk up in that room. Don't look around. Look around to see what's going on. Yes, but like don't look around to see how they're reacting to you. That doesn't matter to you. You walk in there with chest out, shoulders back, and you show them who you are without saying a word. Don't say nothing. Just walk in that room, get your drink, get your food, sit down. Think you're gonna curl it? Okay. Well, share it. My parents are kind of homophobic. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, at the end of the day, if you're not ready, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything until you're absolutely ready to do whatever you want to do with that situation because like I said, it's a big one and your parents are important to you. So you don't, like I said, you don't want to disappoint them, but it's at the same time you want to be in your true self. But don't do it until you're absolutely ready. And especially if you're, certain age, and you're still under your parents, it's probably hard to say something about it because yeah. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Do it right. Yeah, take your time. Things will unfold and work out in your best interest. That's what I want for you. It'll work out. Your parents will understand. All right, have a good one. At the nice talking to you. I'm gonna go. Okay, y'all have a good one. Y'all have a great day. Yeah. Thanks for joining the live. Thank y'all. Have a great day. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's nighttime for you. Oh, Lord. Good night. Where are you at in the world? Not trying to keep you here, but jeez. Yeah. But yeah, we have to learn to express ourselves, regardless of who and what's going on in our lives. I don't want to sound rude, but the beats. Thank you. Is that rude? It's beads. There are beads. Look at it. And it's 30 inches long. I made it 30 inches so when I wear my hair long, when wear my hair long, it could meet it at the end of on the back, my lower back. So that's why I made it that length. The Netherlands, Dutch. Wow. Now that's exotic. That's different. I love that. But girl, go to bed, have a good night, and yeah, come back to the chat whenever you can. Come back to the live whenever you can. They are really pretty. Thank you. Nice hair. Thank you. I made it myself. Okay, I made it myself. I love a creative moment. And yes, I wear it out. And it's 30 inches and they're basically just beads. So it's kind of like doing a hairstyle with beads. Thank you for subscribing. Of course, welcome to the family, the fashion family. I'm gonna follow you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, love it here. We love a good fashion moment. We don't only love fashion makeup. We don't only do hauls. We don't only do outfits of the day. We don't only do reviews, okay? We have good talks, conversation on the channel as well. Of course, Let's Do Brunch is happening every day, almost every day, from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time. Number 7 on how to be a trendsetter at any age is believe in your magic, because trend starts with someone who is brave enough to show the world that it's possible. Yes. Believe in your magic. What is it for you? What did it say? So I ordered some false nails and some jewelry a week ago. Hopefully it here before Thanksgiving. Girl, I hope so. Because last year, or maybe it was a year before that, I ordered a dress from ASOS for New Year's. Why the dress came the day after New Year's? My feelings was hurt. It was hurt. And I couldn't do anything about it. So I had to go shop my closet, which is nothing wrong with that. But I had to go shop my closet to find an outfit because it came the day after. And I still haven't worn a dress. Yep. I know the feeling when you buy something for your outfit, you want it to be there on time. But did it send you your ship date? Because I know some website they take a lot, like 2 weeks sometimes 3 weeks before it comes in the mail. They're beads. It's yeah, I hope it comes, girl, because I already know the feeling. Because then when my dress came the day before, the day after New Year's, I was like, what is the point now? What is the point? I can't even wear it. It's the day after New Year's, but it's beads. And I made it myself. And it's 30 inches long. Let me see if I could stand up. Hold on. Let me stand up a little bit here. So it's 30 inches. It comes all the way down here. It took me a little while to finish this one, but I got it done. Thank you, God. Should be here by the 21st of this month to the 4th of next month. Oh, I hope, girl, I hope it comes before then, because it's like in your mind, you set the colors, you set the tones, you set everything, and all of a sudden, I'm not wishing that on you, but it's gonna be here on time. That's what we're gonna wish for. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be here on time, girl. Hopefully, because when ASOS sent me the email, they said it was gonna be here on New Year's Eve, right? And I was like, well, yeah, it's fine. That's fine. New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, whenever it was. But all I know, I was going out that night. And I was like, it's going to be here on time. And then they sent me the email about, I would say 3 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I didn't have nothing else. But you know how we are. We're going to pull something out of the closet. Your jewelry is from Temu. Ooh. Why you didn't order that early? You should have ordered that early. Because Temu or Shein, oh God, they take a lifetime to come. Well, I don't know about Temu, but I know Shein and Temu is kind of the same thing to me. But yeah, you should have ordered that a long time ago. Like for right now, I have a photo shoot, and I'm crossing my fingers because I have a photo shoot on the 13th of December. And I just ordered my stuff yesterday. Honestly, I think I have time. I think I have time before it comes. But I also have to take my jacket to the tailor to fit me. And I don't know how much that's gonna cost. Hopefully not too much, but hopefully it's here before, yeah, Thanksgiving. Because literally it's this week. It's literally this week. So yeah. Yeah, show us a picture. When you do get all your get up together. Into, yeah, it's literally right here already. All right, so we went over how to be a trendsetter at any age. Number one was knowing your signature style. Number two was stop asking for permission. Number three, staying inspired and not influenced. Number four was being consistent with your aesthetic. Number five is don't fear being too much. Don't fear being too much. Number six, set the vibes on and offline. And number seven was believing in your magic. Okay. That's how you become a trendsetter at any age. It doesn't matter what age you are, you can still do it. Being a trendsetter is not about setting trends. It's not about following the trends, right? It's not about following the trends. It's setting your own trend. It's literally being who you are without without trying to be trendy. Does that make sense? Being a trendsetter is not trying to force a trend. It's literally just being who you are and people catch on to it. Literally, at any age. You can have an any. I saw this lady on, well, I started following on Instagram. Okay. I followed this lady on Instagram and she literally um have about 1 million followers. She's just being her whole entire self. So, in conclusion, know your style and stand out. You define it. You define it. Okay. Number two, that's in conclusion, being fearless in your choices, not scared of being the only one. Wear it first. Be the only one doing it. Okay. Don't chase validation. That's in conclusion. Don't chase validation and showing up boldly, no matter what. And that's how we become a trendsetter at any age. You can literally do this at any age. What time is it? Woo, it's already 12. Lord, time flies, doesn't it? When we're having fun. So, yeah. So, anyways, I think we've been in here long enough. We've been here about an hour. Ooh, how long have we been on this live? I can't tell. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. An hour and 28 minutes. And I thank you, everyone, for being here. For, who is that name? V. Smith. Miss V. Smith. Yes, thank you for being in the live. Thank you, everybody, for liking the live. I'm going to end here. I know you're going to say you was going to be right back, but um, yeah, I have to go now. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being in the live, liking the live. And if you're catching it on the replay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share the video. This has been another episode of Let's Do Brunch. Yeah, I was about to get off a live in a minute, but I was just letting y'all know that this has been another episode of Let's Do Brunch, ways on how to be a trendsetter at any age. And literally, it boils down to just being your whole entire self. You're not asking for permission and you're not looking for validation from anyone. You're just showing up, walking a room, and not caring what nobody has to say about it. You just being your whole entire self. But thank you for Yes, I'm going live tomorrow. Absolutely. Yes, I am. I'll be here. So you be here or be square. Cheesy, I know. But anyway, thank you so much for liking the lives. Thank you for being here. And yeah. All right. Great. See you tomorrow. You have a beautiful rest of your day. Everybody in the live, if you're catching on a replay, have a beautiful rest of y'all day. Bye. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.